Hello, everyone. Greetings from Germany. Greetings to everyone who is watching our channel. And of course, greetings to Kharkov, Ukraine, to our dear Executive Director, Katerina Romanenko. Katya, say hi. And today, together with Katerina, we will comment and discuss some of the comments that you have left below our videos over the last few weeks. So let's jump into the first one.
Of course.
Katerina, I will read you the comment. It's quite long, and after that you will share your opinion. So the gentleman writes, my Russian girlfriend is 21 and I'm 42. My family disapproves of the marriage, but her family is okay with it. Anyways, I am planning to marry her. This would be my first marriage. I know you are anti-age gap, but as with everything in life, I didn't expect this to happen. Months later, I've decided to marry her. She will continue with her career and she wants kids within a few years. And yes, she's blonde, blue eyes, while I'm Italian, brown. Yes, I pay for everything. Difference is I want to move to Russia as a second home. Later, I'll buy a home in Ukraine. Many Western men do not want to stay in the West anymore, other than work there.
Very interesting comment. Again, about age gap, I think that the biggest percentage of any kind of discussions on our channel and when we are talking about relationship will be somehow connected with the age gap. Of course, you know, we are not anti-age gap. We are just giving recommendations, advice, make videos, discuss topics based on our experience. We work for 14 years already, and we successfully match people for 14 years. And we work with ladies, and when we are saying that some age difference is impossible or it's too complicated to find someone who is open to it, it's not only our opinion, because our opinion is based on the experience of working with ladies. It's important to understand. It's not that we are so cruel and we don't want to introduce you to the lady of your dreams. It's how it is in our culture, in our country. When you try to build healthy relationship, you have to understand that age difference has to be normal, it has to be appropriate, and this age gap that this guy is talking, of course, it is a big one. It is 21 years of age difference. It's a huge age difference, and of course, it will be not a rule. This guy is describing his story, but we have to understand that this is an exception. We don't know the full picture of everything. It is just only his opinion. We don't know what is his lady thinking about. What are her reasons to build relationship with a guy who is 20 years older than she is?
May I point out the obvious? Right now, not the best time to live in Russia, and I can understand the girl who wants to leave and her family who approve it. So I can't tell you that dating someone who is desperate to leave their country is a good idea, because it can happen that she will leave and after that she will change her mind. But the gentleman writes here that he wants to relocate to Russia. Again, not the best time, not in this century, I think.
I think several generations you have to pass only that you can move there. Because, of course, now all people know that we are in war with Russia. And, of course, we can't say anything good about it now. But even if we will be objective, not subjective, because of war, we have to understand in what situation this country will be for next several years. And if you want to...
Katerina, I want to point out straight away before people call us haters of Russia. You were born in Russia, right? Or you live there?
I felt it, yes.
And my mom is from Russia, and I was spending there every summer at my granny's house when I was little. So, like many families in Ukraine prior to the war, we had some connections. But again, Russia, it's not just St. Petersburg and Moscow. If you look at other places, it's a poor country. Let's be honest. So we don't know the reasons of this 21 years old and her family to approve on the marriage with a 42 years old. Like 21, do you remember yourself when you were 21, Katerina?
I was studying at university. I was thinking about having fun, about communicating with more people. We had a very big company. We were going to nightclubs. We were going outside of the city for picnics. I didn't think about serious relationship at that moment, to be honest. We were studying. I was involved into studying. Of course, it was interesting for me. Communication with people, friends, first relationships. So I was not thinking about creating a family, children, something serious. So it was too early.
I was starting my first business. I was starting my first dating company, and I had this dream to change the dating world in Ukraine, which actually I did in a way, because we brought matchmaking to Ukraine, and we brought Western standards to Ukraine. And I wanted to travel. I wanted to buy a first car. So I didn't do clubs. I was more a nerdy type in a way that I loved learning, and I loved learning everything about business. But family and kids were not my priorities. They were not even on the radar. Like starting a business, learning Chinese, buying a car, traveling to receive a license to go to the psychological masterclass. Yes, kids and boyfriends. No, I didn't have time for that. And now when we interview ladies for our clients, I'm always very, very skeptical about this age group, because usually at 21, I don't know if this girl is in college or in the university, if she got a chance to go there, because it's one scenario. If she is university educated, probably she's on her last year, but he writes that she wants to continue with her career, so perhaps she works and she doesn't study. We don't know that. But usually, by 21, students, they are still financially dependent on their parents. And some of them, yes, they can have part-time jobs, but it's not enough to rent an apartment, to foot all the bills, to buy groceries. So by 21, without having any financial experience, how to survive and pay your own bills. But again, if he is paying for everything, maybe he even covers the bills of your family if they approve. We don't know that. Who knows? So they think it's a good deal, like her years and beauty for his money. If you are okay with that, if he understands why she is with him.
Of course, it's important to understand the reasons. To be honest, when he's saying that your family approves everything, I about it, because of course it's a huge age gap for every country, for every culture, and it would be better if your family, for example, they don't understand their relationship, but they are okay with it, they are ready to be more loyal to them, so it will be more normal. But when they are approving their relationship, when they want her to be with him, I would think about some reasons why they think this way. Why? Maybe really he's supporting their family financially. It can be. And of course, it would be fair if he understands that she's with him because of money, because of the exact way of life, that he can give her something that she can't get herself. Then, of course, he is buying her young age, and she's with him because he can give her some level of life. If you're okay with that, that's fine. But when you want to build a healthy relationship, when you are real partners who can support each other, who can I don't know, who can share opinions about some life situations, if you want her to support you sometimes, then you have to think if you will get it in this relationship.
I know a girl, she was 25 when she married her husband, who is 25 years older than she is, and he is from the United States. And this girl, she had this dream to relocate to New York, and she was crazy about this dream. She tried to apply for different programs, exchange programs, to go study there, but she didn't have good enough grades to do it, and her English was not good enough. Then she has decided to become a flight attendant so that she can travel. and probably be sent to United States. It never happened, and she had applied for different positions. And I know her because she tried to join our agency, and we didn't introduce her to any clients because she was very specific that she only wants New York, and I had a feeling that she wants New York more than she wants a man. And she did meet her now husband on a plane, and they have started talking, and she later said that she has agreed to give her phone number only because he is from New York. But from the very beginning, if that same man was from another city, she wouldn't be with him. Of course, one can claim that they can grow to love each other with time after living together. Of course, there can be such a possibility, but let's face it, she is 21. Usually at this age, kids are still in the university or college. And if she is not in the university, so it's like 3 years or 4 years since high school. And even when I look at young adults, or how to call them, like grown-up kids who are like in their early 20s, and for example, girls and boys in their late 20s, early 30s, like they have like 8-9 years difference between them, but that's such a drastic, huge change. Because within your 20s, you get a chance to face first disappointments in life, that after college or after university, you're not going to become a big boss unless your family name was mentioned in Forbes, and your daddy and your mother are rich and famous. You will see that, yes, your application will be turned down, and more often you will hear a no than a yes. You will also see that life is not always fair, and you will learn the hard way that groceries don't grow magically in the refrigerator, and you actually have to buy a refrigerator to put groceries there. So this life experience that we are getting during our 20s, when we start building our independent lives, by 27, 28, 30, you become a different person. So 21 and 42, you're like, she could have been your daughter. It's not because I'm against age difference. Trust me, I'm not. I'm very open. And this is why I'm very honest in my videos. So to me, this might work if, for example, you're a famous producer, she's a supermodel, and you live somewhere in Hollywood, and there are different rules applies. Or like in your situation, you are rich and you pay for everything, and she is, Katya, are you with me? And she is very poor, and for her, this relationship is the only way to improve her financial situation for her and for her family, if the family approves. So like marrying up. So if the gentleman is affluent, if the gentleman had this power of money, of course he will be surrounded by young girls, and then he will be choosing like blonde hair and blue eyes, or like other hair color.
Of course, and such kind of relationship is such a big age gap. It will be not a relationship between two partners and two adults. You be a relationship between parent and child.
Yes, so he's her daddy.
Yes, you will have to learn her, to teach her to do everything. She will face the first serious situations in her life, and you will be near her and explain to her even simple things that she could get this experience herself. But if you decided to be ready to be close to her, then you will have to support her in very simple, very, I don't know, so simple life situations. You will have to teach her, you will have to explain it to her. If you are ready to be like a parent to your wife, then it is such kind of relationship. Of course, it happens not very often. Of course, it's an exception. I want to say that again, because it will be an exception. And you have to be ready to be a parent in this relationship. It's very important to be honest with yourself. You will not be real partners. You will have to support her, to teach her, and to be her parent.
And I really hope that things will work for you and your girlfriend. I'm always team relationship, so I'm team love, and I hope that everything will work well for two of you. But what interests her at 21 can change drastically by 25. And it looks like we have lost internet. So I guess I will repeat myself so that our operator Sarsha can then create one quality video out of these two pieces. So I was telling that by 21, you can hardly know what you're going to do with your life. So in 5 years, she can change her mind about willing to have kids or about willing to be in a relationship. She can learn that there are other men out there who can actually provide for her, and men who are younger, who are richer, who are more good looking, taller, etc. So to predict that she won't change her mind in 5 years, because you will turn 47 in 5 years. And what will happen once you will turn 50 and she will be just in her late 20s? What will happen then?
Mm-hmm.
And also, don't forget about society. So you claim that her family is okay with it, but how about friends? Like, her friends would mostly be her age, and your friends, I assume, most of people will be closer to you, your age, and your family. So it's one thing to think about only benefits for you, that beautiful body, all this energy, useful energy, and she's so easy to please, especially if she is from not a very well-off family, and like you mentioned, you have paid for everything, so I assume that she's from not a well-off family, let's put it this way. So you will be surrounded by society, and people can tell her that, is it your father?
Mm-hmm.
And you will go out to eat burgers, and the waitresses will tell her that your father went to the restroom.
Mm-hmm.
So also, how will your friends and your family will react to her? So when people are thinking about relationship with the age difference, I'm not against age gaps, and in my videos I'm just extremely honest, and I speak not only about all the positive aspects that men see, that she will be so young, that she won't have ex-husbands, that she will have all this energy, and she will be younger than other women you have been with. They don't think about the other side. So I hope it will work for you. But from my experience, what I have seen, like I give it several years.
Yes, and let's be honest that all people at different age, we make the choice differently. So how you choose your partner and how is she doing it will be absolutely different, because you have the exact life experience, you know what kind of features you want to see in your partner. You're already somehow prepared to this relationship. For her, she's too young. It will be, I don't know, maybe first relationship, serious relationship in her life, maybe second, I don't know, but she will choose you differently, not like you're choosing her. And there is a very big possibility that really in several years her tastes will change, her reasons to choose the partner will change, the features that she is looking in another partner will change. So there is a huge risk that with years you will fall in love with her more, and your emotions about her, they will be on one side, and her attitude to you will change to opposite side, because she will meet more people, she will have more experience, and she will understand that she wants another person in her life. So you have to be ready that your heart can be broken in several years exactly because of this age difference, because you will choose each other for different reasons.
And again, like a gentleman in his early 40s, and then a gentleman, for example, in 10 years in his early 50s, and she will be just in her early 30s, you will have a totally different sex drive. Men will hate me for this, because Katerina, I assume every month we receive a request from a gentleman who writes that I'm 67 or 72 and I'm just at my peak top shape sexually, and I'm this good looking and blah blah blah. We are speaking here about reality. So to tell that it is a norm, no, I can't tell it. And I see from what you have written here that she is with you because you can provide. It's also not a bad thing if you like her for her years and her good looks, and she likes you because you provide for her and probably for her family. Good for two of you. It will work for a few years. Maybe, who knows? I'm not a fortune teller. You will spend with each other the rest of your lives, but odds are rather slim because when students choose their major or they choose their masters, they change their mind till they finish the university, till they graduate in these few years, and they decide that I don't want to be like a math major. I want to be a photographer. And at 21, you want a girl to decide that she wants to be with a man who's 42, probably same age as her parents. And you want her to know that she wants kids, she wants this, she wants that. Katerina and Alessia, I was thinking about Alessia. I know that you love scheduling dates with girls who are in their early 20s when we're working with younger clients in their 20s, because today she wants to date someone. She wants a relationship. She's 21 and she's super excited to meet your client. And tomorrow she texts you that, you know what, I have changed my mind because I've decided to relocate. Overnight? Yes, because, you know, my friend has texted me that there is this school program or there is this very cheap Airbnb and I want to go there. Because she is 21. Think about yourself when you were 21. What were your priority? And don't start telling that women and men think in a different way and women are just way more mature than men. We all need time to grow this maturity. It doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen like this. So to think that by 21, she's super mature to be a wife and a mother, if you are both in your early 20s, because we have worked with such clients, and your level of maturity will be approximately on the same level, and together you will grow and learn how to be a good boyfriend and a good girlfriend to each other, how to build this relationship. Then together you will learn how to be a fiancé and how to be in this relationship. And then both of you will grow mentally, and your maturity will grow, and you'll feel that, okay, we are ready for marriage. But 21 and 42, it's a huge age gap. I can say that relationship with the age gap, they have more chances to succeed if, for example, a lady is, let's say, 36 and a gentleman is, for example, 50. Yes, they have 14 years of an age difference. But by 36, chances are strong that she has been married, or even if she hasn't been married officially, she was in a relationship. So she had this experience, and she had changed a few jobs. She has changed a few apartments probably. And she saw that some people were entering her life, like friends also, and leaving. So this couple, they would have more chances to have much in common. To have similar experiences. We have a couple. Gentleman was 70 when he got married, and the lady was, I think, 55 or 54. So they also had quite a big age difference, about 15 years or 16. I don't remember. But their life stories, their life experiences were very similar, and we think it was part of the reason why they kick it off so well together.
Of course, because age difference at any age groups will be, we can't compare even, because it is based on life experience. If at 20 it's impossible to be experienced in all aspects of life, then it's true for everyone, for every country. All people in 20s will be the same in the USA, in Ukraine, in Germany, in England. They will be like on the same page. But if we are talking about people in 30s, even if there is the same age difference, they will have that experience in life and in relationship that will help you to be on the same page.
So I think we have covered this comment through and through. I believe people won't agree with us. They will tell that we are envious of their magical love. We have seen so many stories like that when gentlemen text us and tell that your age difference that you suggest are ridiculous. That's my 19 years old girlfriend, and I have met her at the website bigboobs.ru or something like that. Of course, right now I'm making fun of it. So anyway, he has met her somewhere online, and he claims that their love story is true. If you are still living in different countries and you just go visiting her, or maybe you are meeting at a luxurious vacation and you haven't lived together, how can you claim that she is ready for marriage and that you can actually live together? Because she's 21 and you are 42, and if she's in Russia and you are in the US and you are discussing marriage, try to live together, not on the fancy resort in the hotel, but to share an apartment for a few months. And she will learn that men in their 40s, they actually have body liquids, and they live here in the bathroom. So I'm not against age differences. I'm against unrealistic dating expectations because they lead to multiple broken hearts.
Yes, I agree with you. We have to be realistic, and I think that's one of the reasons why our clients buy our services, because they want that honesty, and they want us to be efficient in what we are doing. That's why we have to be honest with our clients and say everything from our experience. It's not just our opinion. This opinion is based on many years of successful experience.
For gentlemen who claim that they want to date someone who is 20 years younger, if you are ready to pay for everything, there is a chance that it will work for a while. Maybe she will even grow to like you, love you with time, if you are okay with this arrangement. If you are not okay with paying for everything, forget about it. So let's wish everyone to have realistic dating expectations and to choose their partners and to be chosen for all the right reasons. And well, I hope that it will work for you and your Russian girlfriend. I can't recommend you to relocate to Russia in the next 10 years or something, or even more. I'll see you in the next one, Katerina. We have more comments to discuss.
Of course.
Bye.
Bye.